Hey ratbags, Valheim's had another public test branch update for the Frost Caves. These are likely to be coming maybe this week, but it could even be next week. But it's had another round of fixes and more importantly, a brand new item has now been added to the game. It was a small one, obviously just doing a few things like fixing some sounds in prefabs in the Frost Caves, an issue with the dungeon seed generation, and players can now pause the intro scene again when creating a new character. They've also moved the stamina bar because it used to be obscured when using a tool. Looks like it was the hammer causing that issue. They've lowered the probability of Vegaversiers in Frost Caves, and the Anniversary tank card has been added. And there you go, as soon as you've got a hammer in your hand, it should turn up with the Horn of Celebration. This was worked on only literally last week in a live stream. The devs showed the process of creating it. It's a pretty hard one to go and get though, so you might not be getting this until later in the game. The Troll Hide's easy enough, but obviously Bronze you won't be getting until you go ahead and defeat at least the first boss. And Iron as well. And there you go, that's it completely done. Let's put it in the hand and see what it looks like. And it already comes with some actual beer straight away. The only problem now is how quickly and easy it was to get this made and added to the game. We're going to get some tryhards now complaining, oh, why haven't you added this and that and that? Obviously it was a special little item, and I'm sure the team actually maybe spent a bit of time on this just as a thank you for everyone celebrating 1 year obviously of Valheim. It's a static item, so it doesn't need a whole bunch of animations and stuff like that. So I imagine that's why it's been a bit easier to implement. You don't have to panic or worry too much about the coding of where it relays to everything else. And you can see it does give you a medium healing buff. So not too bad. Also do note, if you've ever seen the Mead Horn of Odin, that was a special item given to everyone that took part in the beta testing of the game, or at least signed up for it. So if you ever did that before the game released, you should check your emails, as I found mine literally a year nearly afterwards. But now at least there is another horn for everyone else to have as well, even if it is quite a bit more expensive. You won't be able to stack either of the drinks that you get from both horns, so if you did have that beta item, it's not going to work either on top of that. But they both do the same thing, they're both going to grant you a healing buff. So possibly worth having now in your inventory, go get it. But of course it is only a one-time affair, you're only going to get one drink out of it, so you better make sure you've got a pub nearby to go and replay. And that's it, there's no news about whether or not this update is going to launch for everyone this week. Sounds like this update was pretty small, just adding this and a few other fixes, so I think there's still potential it could arrive this week, maybe tomorrow. But otherwise it's looking likely we won't see it actually arrive for everyone until maybe next week, and you all get to go and explore the brand new Frost Caves. Don't forget as well, they won't generate unless you've actually been to a brand new mountain. So you will be able to find them on an old world, but you're going to have to find a mountain that you haven't explored. And I'll be back as soon as it goes live. I'll let you guys know any crucial changes, and I'll do a showcase once more of everything in one go so you know what to expect. Until next time ratbags, laters.